Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Valencia, and I have the lovely Trinidad here with me. And today she is going to be having a conversation with me about our history, because it's just something that I've just recently been curious about. And I met her through my brother, and just hearing them talk, I was just like, ooh, we should do something together.
Absolutely. It just clicked ever since then.
Yes, ma'am. So yes, this is my girl Trinidad. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Trinidad. My name is Latoya Tootle Bay. I go by Trinidad, although because I have family that are from Barbados, which is an Atlantean country in Jamaica. So, Trinidad's small country, around the same way. So why not? Why not just Trinidad?
Period. Okay. Is she fire? You see how chocolate she is, y'all? Cute. Anyways, okay, y'all. So here we're just going to be doing like a Q&A where I ask her some questions about history, and she answers. I am doing a video simply because I feel like this is very educational, and we are not really taught our real history. And being at the age of 28, she's only 21, you know what I'm saying, and she knows far more than I know. So we're gonna just go ahead and get started. Okay, so one of my first questions that I have for you is, why don't you like being called Black girl?
Well, let's just lay down the fundamentals, okay? So, first things first, black is a color.
Mm-hmm.
Black is not a nationality, and it has no standing in law.
Okay.
It's a code name. So when I'm being called black, I know that there's a double meaning behind that. So when I say and I talk about nationality, I'm talking about status, because everybody is entitled to a nationality on the land.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You good.
So being black is just a stereotypical name.
Okay.
Used a lot with our people.
Okay, so like race-wise, then, like what would you consider yourself?
I would consider myself an original Atachthon, also known as a Moor.
A Moor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's a Moor?
A Moor is an American.
Okay.
Not a U.S. citizen. Our people was never made here or brought here to be U.S. citizens.
Oh wow! So are you like saying that being a citizen is a form of enslavement?
It is, absolutely.
Absolutely. So what you're saying is our freedom was basically taken from us.
It was taken from us and branded
as a citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Okay. So you already answered that. I'm sorry. What do you think about holidays? Can you tell us like a little bit about your intake on holidays? Let's say, for instance, Thanksgiving. We get together. We're at this big table. We have this turkey. We have all this good food. We have all of our family. But I feel like people don't really know the real behind Thanksgiving and what really went on Thanksgiving Day, during the enslavement time. So would you tell me a little bit about, your intake on that?
Of course. And to bring up the meaning of Thanksgiving is to each their own. So, we all choose to be ignorant.
Okay.
So, Thanksgiving, for instance, is the celebration of our people, but not to celebrate our people, but to celebrate the slaughtering of our people. So yes, that has to do with us being beheaded, and we were the original Turks. So when they have the turkey to represent the Turks. That's what they mean.
Representing us. Or
Absolutely.
representing what was, okay.
Absolutely. So you have a lot of hidden messages behind these holidays, which I'm not going to say I don't like. I just, they're just not for me. I just don't celebrate the colonizers' so-called holy day.
Yeah. Okay. So, question. Do you think that all holidays, Halloween, Christmas, are they all pagan? Are they all fake? I mean, so what did they do? Was there something like behind Halloween? I'm just curious. Like, is there like events that happened on Halloween?
They killed more niggas.
Absolutely. But we'll get into that in another video.
Okay, gotcha. No problem. Let's see here. At what age did you get into history?
Probably as soon as the passing of my mother occurred. I just feel like my life needed to be added more enlightenment, and that came with learning about my heritage and who I really am and where I come from.
Okay.
And who my parents come from and who their parents' parents come from as well.
Okay.
So during that, within this journey, I just want to say that I've had people along the way who have helped me.
Okay.
With knowing and more of the gnosis. So I'm not gonna, say that I just,
gnosis. What is that? What is
gnosis? Is a higher consciousness knowing. So it's just another articulate way of knowing.
Okay. And who inspires you the most when you look into history? And you're doing your research, and who? I mean, it could even be the person. Because I remember, was it your dad? Your dad that started you with this? Like, you were... No, was it not your dad? I'm sorry. Who was... Okay. Well, so who inspires you?
If you're referring to who inspired me with the history and
like
all
history.
of my knowing, I would have to say my people alone. You know what I'm saying?
Period. I love it.
I just feel like, we all have gone through a really, really, desperate time and battle, within our lives.
Absolutely.
And because my people inspire me, our prophet, Noble Drew Ali, as well, who is the founder of the Moorish Science Temple, which was actually called something else before it got incorporated. So, there's a difference with it being incorporated and not incorporated.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot to learn. Okay.
So, do you have a message for our melanated people?
Of course, yes. And that message is: do your research. Okay, what you don't know actually hurts you. So don't let nobody tell you
that what you don't know won't hurt you, because that's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. It's so crazy. Okay, so I don't know. It's just so amazing. Who would you say? Where can I go to find my research? I mean, you giving me these books. Where did I put the books? Here's somewhere. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. And we are back. I'm sorry. And so I have some books here that she has showed me and given me, so that I could look into them. What kind of information am I going to find in Indian Black?
Okay, so the title is called Black Indians.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And the title says for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, This is the kind of book that you would find, that I actually found when I was in a different state.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I was in Tennessee when I got this book, and I was visiting the Martin Luther King Museum at the time.
Mm-hmm.
This book tells you everything that you need to know when you are discovering and on your journey for nationality. An American is an Aboriginal, or a copper tone, the copper tone people.
And that's us.
That is
the copper
us.
tone people.
Absolutely, the melanated, beautiful, cosmetic people.
Yes. Even though it's not merch. It's not merch.
Okay.
Okay. I got a little taste.
Yeah, my mama.
Yes.
Now, come on, mommy.
The shades have diversity at its finest. Absolutely.
Okay, absolutely. What about this here? She's giving me this is another book that she showed me that can help us learn more, about who we really are, the history behind us. We were just talking and having, just our conversation, our Q&A. When we took our little break, my mom had told me that on Halloween, they used to dig our bodies up and put us in the trees, and that would be their decoration. Mm-hmm. Their decorations. It was us. So,
and she's absolutely right. The specifics, what that happened to be, falls along with the other paganistic holidays. Mm-hmm. And these practices, or should I say rituals, included our ancestors, being hung and used as decorations. But of course, they flipped the script about the actual, meaning behind this demonistic holiday, and that's actually why it's demonistic. And they have brainwashed people into celebrating this as a normal holiday.
wow.
Which it isn't.
Is there anything you could tell me about Christmas?
Christmas, man, let's go a little way back. Okay, so when you have Christmas, it tells you the story about how kids get gifts because it's, Jesus' birthday, or, it's Saint Nicholas, the uncle grandpa or whatever, that comes down the chimney, and the story. When really, this is the story about Christmas. Okay. Christmas.
You got it.
Okay, so.
And we can break it anytime, so don't feel pressured.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
asking you a lot.
Yeah, let's take a break.
Okay.
Christmas.
All right, y'all. I'm back. Had to give my girl a break because I'm asking her 1,000 questions.
Had a horrible brain fart.
It's all good, though. It's all good. Her looks make up for it. So just while y'all wait for us to talk, just look at how beautiful we are. Period. Okay. So, the last question I asked her, before we had took a little break, was Christmas. What can you tell me about Christmas? What were the slaves doing? What were, at that time, in history, what were we doing while, Christmas was being celebrated?
Okay, so just like how you have the story of Thanksgiving, you have the story of Christmas. And where that takes place is where this was the day for the slaves to escape because of their belief in Jesus. Their faith had been converted to Christianity because of their masters. So because of this, they felt to take action on the 25th of December. So while that was being taken in place, they were moving north, of course, and this is why this story has been, has had people brainwashed, because they try to hide the history behind it as well.
Yes. Yes, and that is exactly why I am recording this video. I am not trying to be a party pooper. I am not trying to be negative. I am not trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, what I'm trying to do is basically get our people, especially our melanated people, like, you know, we're so tricked into these holidays. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're really celebrating these holidays and we really just don't know the history behind it. And so, you know, when watching this video, I really hope that you guys like it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on. Is there any last words you would like to say to our melanated people?
Again, my name is Trinidad. You can find my email if you have any questions or concerns at TOODLLAT. The name will be in the description, of course. And you can find me on Facebook at Latoya Toodle Bay. And go ahead and follow my Instagram at Trin, TRIN, Day, DEY.
Period. If y'all have any more questions or anything, go ahead and comment under this video. She's more than happy to educate anybody on anything, you know, that she's aware of, that she knows. You know, this is for great purposes. Please, so watch, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.